So you're thinking about living the boating lifestyle here in Southwest Florida. The question is, should you buy a house on a canal and keep your boat on a lift like you see the one right behind me here? Or would you rather join a boat club and leave all that maintenance behind you? My name's Chris Glaser. I'm a Boat Captain Realtor here in Southwest Florida. I've lived down here for over 18 years. Today we're going to go ahead and explore the different options as far as boat clubs versus owning a home with a canal, and basically the pros and cons of each. So if this is your first time on our channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you stick around to the end, we're going to have a quick little survey on what do you like most, boat lift or boat club. Let's dive in. So we're going to start with the pros of keeping your boat at your house. The big one is 24/7. You can go out anytime you want. So think about it. It's a beautiful day like today here in Southwest Florida. We've got sunny skies. Maybe it rained early and you thought, well, I'm not going to be able to get out. Guess what? You have your boat at your house. Sun comes out, rain stops. You can go out. Doesn't matter what time, whether it's morning, afternoon. Basically 24-hour accessibility to the water is one huge pro of keeping your boat at home. So with that said, you can be spontaneous. It doesn't mean that you have to register ahead of time to save a boat at, say, a boat club. When you have your boat at your house, you can go whenever you want. Does not matter. Be spontaneous. It can be planned. It's really up to you. You got 24/7 accessibility to the water. So one of the other big pros to keeping your home at your house is just added value of your home. Canal homes tend to hold their value better than non-canal homes just because they're not making any more canals. So with limited canal access, purchasing a canal home is really a good investment. Another big advantage is the fact that you can customize your boat lift, your dock. You can accommodate whatever type of vessel you want. If you join a boat club, you're limited to what they have. But if you are, say, an avid fisherman or just an avid boater in general, I know how I am. I love the fact that I have access to my boat pretty much whenever I would like, and also having my own boat. I know what I'm going to get every time I go out. So definitely a huge pro to having your boat at your house. Now let's discuss the pros of keeping a membership with, say, a boat club. For one, what's really happened over the last 10 years, I've been down here for 18, and I've really noticed in the last 10 years a huge spike in boat clubs. And the one, I think, big advantage that people, when making that choice, do I want to buy a boat or do I want to use a boat club? Well, the big one is no maintenance. Boats can have a tendency to cost a lot of money, not only for just the basics like fuel, but when you have oil changes, it's not like getting your oil change in your car, where it may be. I mean, I know cars nowadays have gone up too, but you may pay between $50 and $100 for an oil change on a car. Well, service on a boat, say with just one engine, and I'm going to use my boat as an example. I have a boat with a 250 horse 4-stroke engine on the back of it, and every time I go in for a 100-hour service, which would include an oil change, we're looking at a minimum of $700 just for that level of maintenance. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of other maintenance that goes along with owning a boat, including things like getting it detailed. You have insurance costs. All these things tend to add up over time. So boat clubs tend to look really attractive when you basically pay your monthly subscription, and then you usually have to pay an upfront fee. So the big time advantage is you don't have to worry about maintenance, and insurance is definitely quite a bit less too. One of the other big advantages to a boat club is you get some choices. I've noticed in the last, like I said earlier, 15 years, there's not only more boat clubs to choose from, but the boat clubs that have been around have more boats and more options. So, say for example, one day, you have family coming into town and you need to take, 10 or 12 people out. Well, guess what? You might want to rent, say, a pontoon boat, something that can accommodate that many people. The other, say the following week, it's just you and your wife and you want to go out fishing. Well, guess what? You can go ahead and secure, a boat that's, say, a center console fishing boat. So having a lot of boats to choose from is definitely a huge perk to being with the boat club. Now, if you're a boater and you're looking at costs, buying a canal home can be very expensive. On average, just here in Cape Coral, depending on what type of Gulf access you're looking for, whether it's direct or indirect, these homes can be anywhere from a couple $100,000 more, or as many as $500,000 or $1 million more than what you would pay for the same home without Gulf access. So location is key. So if you're looking at cost, the upfront cost is definitely more for a canal home versus with a boat club. So definitely a pro with your upfront costs when you're looking at a boat club versus a canal home. The other thing I'm tending to find is boat clubs are perfect for the casual boater. If you're not wanting to go out fishing every day or every week, you know, you just want to get out and enjoy the sun, maybe find a sandbar, those sort of things. The casual boater tends to like the boat clubs a little bit more because it does give them a little bit more flexibility and options as far as the type of boat they want to go with. Or the other thing too is part-time residents. So if you're just a part-time resident, some of these boat clubs have the ability to, they're large enough, they're actually all over the United States. For example, Freedom Boat Club's one that's local here, but they have locations all around the United States. And some folks will buy their membership that gives them the ability to rent when they're down here in Southwest Florida at multiple locations. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the same pickup and drop off point every time. You may want to go up to, say, Sarasota one weekend and use their boat club up there, and then the following week maybe you're going to be down in the Florida Keys, so you might want to use their club down there. So they've really changed quite a bit in the last, like I said, 10 years or so, where you have a ton of flexibility now, more locations to choose from when it comes to your boat clubs. So let's talk about the cons of having a boat club subscription or membership. You're going to find that one of the big ones is you're going to have to use a reservation system to secure a boat, when you want to use it. So you kind of lose that spontaneity that you would have if you owned a house with a boat lift right behind it. Not everybody likes having to make reservations and wait to have access to the water. So that's one of the big cons, limited spontaneity. So let's talk about another one of the big cons for some folks. Some people just want to own their vessel. They want to take pride of ownership. They want to maintenance it. They want to clean it. They want to customize it. They just don't want to be in a fleet of essentially rental boats or boat club boats. So, that is definitely a big con for some folks, is just not having ownership of the vessel. Now let's talk a little bit about one of the last cons is just the membership costs. it's less than going out and buying a brand new boat. I mean, a brand new boat that you would see at a boat club, say a 24-foot open bow boat, could cost you anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000, brand new, right off the showroom floor, depending on the make, model, and style. All those things are going to make a difference in the cost. Well, with a boat club, you may pay, depending on the type of membership, anywhere between $5,000 and upwards of, say, $10,000. Now, keep in mind, every boat club's a little bit different. They all have different options. So this isn't specific to one club or another, but I have noticed that a lot of the boat clubs do offer a lot of incentives. And so I guess what I mean by that is I see a lot of the incentives that I see are built around, holiday promotions. It might be a Memorial Day promotion where they may offer up to, say, 50% off if you sign up now. So they use promotions to drive their business, just like any business does. So you just have to look at the type of plans that you're interested in. Not only do you have the upfront costs, but usually you'll have a monthly fee attached to that. And of course, those fees are going to vary too, depending on the type of membership you've got. I've seen them as low as $300 and as much as $600 in some cases. And of course, they can vary. Again, like I said, this isn't specific to any one type of club. This is just kind of more of a generalization of what I've seen. So when looking at boat clubs, do keep in mind that you're going to have a monthly subscription fee as well as an upfront cost involved. And last but not least, one of the other things I feel boat club folks are going to want is the fact that there's really no maintenance. They pay their fees. They don't have to worry about having oil changes done and different service increments and just all the tedious things that come along with owning a boat. A lot of these boat clubs will allow you, they'll have the boat cleaned for you when you get there. They'll let you bring it back dirty as long as you take out all the garbage. And then they'll clean it up for you. So there's just a lot less maintenance that you have to consider. And again, for somebody who likes that flexibility, definitely a boat club would be the way to go. So really, at the end of the day, you're just going to have to look at your lifestyle and what are the, what is it you're looking to do out on the water, and how often are you wanting to get out on the water? So, who is a canal home best for? Well, I think full-time residents, people who are going to be down here all the time, and are people who want to go out fishing on a regular basis or have just water activities that they want to do in their local area on a regular basis. You're going to find that particular person, canal home's most likely going to be best for them. So living in Southwest Florida means embracing the water. Whether having a home with a lift behind it and your boat back there so you can go out anytime you want, or if you're just a casual boater or a beginner and all you really want to do is have access to the water, I would consider a boat club. So drop a comment below. I would like to know, what do you like best? Do you like the idea of having a canal home with your boat right behind the house? Or would you rather be in a boat club where you don't have to worry about all the maintenance and things that go along with owning a boat? So if you enjoyed the video today, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We try to get videos out every week. All of our content is really about living the Florida lifestyle. And if you're looking at buying or selling real estate down in Florida, I'm a full-time realtor, been down here for over 18 years, so I'd love to help you find the right home, whether it's a waterfront home or not. My name's Chris Glaser. I'm your Boat Captain Realtor here in Southwest Florida. We are checking out.